Mahmoud Mohammed Naruddin always keeps an eye out for them. These plastic bottles used to contain chemical fertilizers and now pose a danger to people and the environment. Farmers in Ghana often leave the used bottles lying around.
These containers are not properly disposed of. It can affect the health of the farmer, pollute water bodies, and even the consumers of the farmer's produce.
Mahmoud Naruddin is a journalist and an environmental activist. In 2015, he founded an NGO for climate change and food security, focusing on farming. He launched a campaign against the reuse of these bottles. Here in Safo, farmers have had bad experiences with them. I used agrochemicals on my farm and would just leave the containers there. That wasn't good at all, as one day my grandchild picked one, fetched water with it and drank it. She fell ill. The treatment was very costly. It was a big worry. Fortunately, the agric officer explained to us that we should not leave the used containers on the farm. So now we gathered all and put them in a tricycle, which goes to dump them. Kufo Kospi is part of Nuruddin's awareness-raising team. He works for the Agriculture Ministry in Safo and passed on his knowledge to the farmers.
I've been partnering with Center for Climate Change and Food Security for a year now, and we have been educating farmers on proper disposal of agrochemical containers, because there have been a massive or several complaints about farmers at my operational area, specifically Safo, on the effects the farmers have been going through the use of agrochemicals. So after a massive education on how to dispose them, there has been a well reduction of these cases.
Many of the farmers are now also taking more care when using the chemicals on their fields. Before you start to spray, you have to wear boots and a proper outfit. You also have to use a mask so you do not inhale the chemicals. The environmentalists are trying to get the message across that it would be better to do without the chemicals altogether. But it is difficult to persuade the farmers that organic fertilizers would protect their land better in the long term, in particular against droughts, a growing problem due to climate change. It's an uphill battle.
Most of our farmers that we have met across the country are not even aware of the impact of climate change. Some of them, less than 1% of them, don't even believe that climate change is real.
The activists are showing the farmers other ways they can help fight the effects of global warming, for example, with tree planting initiatives. Some 500 species have been planted so far.